Let's take you back to Nigeria's off-cycle elections, where the Independent National Electoral Commission plans to deploy over 46,000 staff for the November 11th governorship elections in Bayelsa, Imo, and Kogi states. And of course, there are several concerns which border around not just logistics, but also security. And of course, to further discuss this, I'm now joined by Elvis Akpobi, Executive Director, Not Too Young to Lead Initiative. Thank you so much for your time, Elvis.
Thanks for having me. Good evening.
Good evening. All right, so let's get straight to it. What are the potential challenges the agency, talking about, or the commission, INEC, may face in deploying such a large number of staff and party agents for the election?
It's a general problem for me. I know at the moment Nigeria is plagued with insecurity. We already have bad roads that would take staff from different places. And let's not forget that Bayelsa State, I think Kogi State too, there are places that is endowed with riverine areas, and these staff too want to go to those places for, to perform their duties while they were employed. So aside security, we'll have issues of transportation, either both land, water, ways, and all that.
Now, let's talk about, of course, the presence of a significant number of party agents. How do you think that can, in a way, impact in terms of transparency and also fairness of the election process?
Okay, the party agents, fine, they are large and they are normal, but let's not forget that the previous general election we had party agents that are still large and they are normal. But the fact is, I don't want to digress. The fact is, INEC has a whole lot of role to play. They need to, at first, put their image in a very positive light, because if a bill or an act says you are uploading data immediately from where it's being, it should be in sync with what we see in their site. Because a lot of Nigerians seem to be disappointed with the INEC as a body, because they are the umpires of the election. I was in Liberia 2 weeks ago, and I saw, as an observer, I saw young Liberians so confident in their National Electoral Council. I don't think we have same in Nigeria, but in as much I don't want to close to now commending, but I think we should do better this time around, so that people will know. When umpires of elections seem to be like they are not productive, or they don't do what is written on the paper, what is written in their own electoral act. It becomes extremely easy to find out that you tell that I won't go to vote after all, they already done that. No, and this called voter apathy. So I want to urge the chairman of INEC that Nigerians are watching, and posterity will judge us all. I see him as someone that is upright. He should use this three state election to build confidence in the mind of young Nigerians, mostly young Nigerians, who at the moment are escaping Nigeria just because they feel that Nigeria have given up on them. Nigeria's policies have given up on them. We don't want that. We can get a better Nigeria. Activities like this, elections like this, will build the confidence of Nigeria's citizens.
I want to take you on the aspect of voter apathy. I mean, one of the issues that became a fallout of the presidential elections that held early this year is the transmission of results. And of course, INEC is reiterating in this one that it would happen electronically, even though the law, permits them to use whatever means, available according to, of course, the ruling in the tribunal. Now, what do you make of this? What areas do you think INEC needs to improve on to ensure, number one, we don't have a situation of voter apathy, number two, can boost trust in the electoral umpire, and also number three, ensure that the process is seamless and transparent, and people can actually say, okay, you know what, the results eventually is credible?
Like I said before now, if he has promised, like he did before the previous election, that the election will be, results will be transmitted electronically, meaning what is on ground will be in sync with what is transmitted, I think that will boost the confidence of electorate. Because at the moment, a lot of people are giving up on Nigeria, but he can use this election to change the narrative again, to change how people see INEC as an umpire.
All right, now, in your opinion, how crucial is the role of security agencies in ensuring a secure environment for, the elections, considering the prevailing insecurity in these particular states?
Yes, I fear for the three states because let's not forget that I don't know if they signed the peace accord already. The people that are what's it called? The people that are vying for this position, I think they are meant to have signed the peace accord. And Imo State, Kogi State, Bayelsa State is I fear for insecurity ahead of this election. And my pain is most of the products of these victims of this electoral violence are always young people who are gullible. So I fear that we might have insecurity and other electoral violence there. But while I urge young people from these states to subscribe towards the ballot and not bullets, I still want to urge the security personnel that sometimes there's always bias. And that because they are vulnerable, our policies seem not to be too okay when it comes to for security men. And imagine if you are asking for a tip, you become vulnerable. I pray they are not vulnerable. I want to urge the Inspector General of Police to send the right security men, people with integrity for these elections. But I want to urge other armed forces, the army and all that, to send the right people for this election so that even in some cases, you find out that even security men who are meant to protect life and property, they intimidate voters. I pray we don't have that in these elections. Like I said, let the best person, let the vote of the masses reflect in this forthcoming elections. Because at the moment, young Nigerians seem tired. I'm tired of seeing people congratulating people that Japa, let's use this election, this three-state election, change the narrative again ahead of the general elections coming in the next 4 years.
Elvis Akpobi, thank you so much for your time. Executive Director, Not Too Young to Lead Initiative. Once again, thank you.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.